California and Latin America, respectively, Ashley Cartier and Spanish Red.
What a knockout duo they make fans. Former enemies, now teaming since Spanish Red turned over a new leaf. Greeting their fans in the crowd. And Aunt Kitty doesn't like it one bit. No love lost between Spanish Red and her former manager.
In this handicap match from East Germany, managed by Aunt Kitty, at over 280 pounds, Matilda the Hun.
And their opponent comes in the extra large size, all of it nasty.
Hard to be humble when you are me. Perfection for sure is what you see. Strength and beauty all around. No finer drawing can be found. Giving me these American whims. Oh, she's a little not too American over there. But, you know, she's a skinny taco, and that one is a Beverly Hills croissant with too much cheese. This is not the right meal for Matilda. I want a better meal. Do you understand me?
Matilda smacks ring announcer David McLean. All she ever does is complain and talk about food. I'd hate to be in the same room with her and the housewives. You'd never get a word in amid all the nagging. What a contrast between her and her attractive opponent. The bell rings, and Spanish Red leaps at the Hun. She's quick, just like a cat. Red trying to maintain that head scissors while Matilda hangs her upside down. The giant pulls her up, and Red struggles to escape her grasp. She's almost made it to the corner, while Matilda grabs her leg. And Matilda slams her head into the turnbuckle repeatedly. Red trying to hold onto the rope. But the Hun pulls her to the center of the ring. She goes into a spin. Ashley charges and is decked by the airborne Red. Matilda is using the Latin beauty like a battering ram against her partner. I guess when Red decided to shake off Aunt Kitty's teachings and defend the flag, she never realized she'd find herself facing the likes of a former friend, Matilda the Hun. As you recall, it was the Hun who aided Palestina in her attack on Americana and Old Glory. That's when Red showed herself to be a proud American and protector of the red, white, and blue. But now Matilda is beating Ashley, black and blue. Slamming her into the turnbuckle. Ashley is in agony. And now she hurls Red into her partner. Oh, and crushes them both in the corner. That's almost 300 pounds of knockworth, pressing heavily on the two of them. And Matilda loves every minute of it. Smacking Ashley and then Red. Oh, and now she's using that mammoth backside to continue the punishment. Trying to flatten Red like a tortilla and Ashley like a crepe. Rushing, smashing, those meaty buttocks smashing into the girl. She pulls the Latin grappler out, windmilling her around, and catching her off the ropes with a thrust to the throat. Red goes down the arch. Now she turns her unappreciated attention to the Beverly Hills beauty. She whips her into the rope and levels her with a forearm smash to the throat. So far, Spanish Red and Ashley's teamwork has been non-existent. It could be that their styles don't mesh, or it could be they're wary of each other, remembering the battles they've had in the past. The big Bavarian has them both, and she pulls them up. Yes, both of them up in a double bear hug, crushing both sets of ribs with her awesome strength. Up again, and dumping them to the canvas. The Hun stomping a size 16 foot on the mat like a mad bull, ready to charge. But Red may not be up to playing Matador. Oh, she kicks one, and then the other. She kicks them both. Ashley lands on top of her partner. They try and collect themselves, crawling outside the ring to do so. A little strategy planning session going on. And Red sneaks off. Ashley begins a verbal assault on the Hun.
You heard the Beverly Hills Diet?
Has she ever heard of the Beverly Hills Diet? Let me tell you, to Matilda, diet is a four-letter word. And she picks up the gauntlet, hurling insults back at Ashley. Now Matilda turns her attention back to the ring. She challenges Red, who waits high atop the turnbuckle. Perhaps the team's plan was to divide and conquer. The Latin beauty wraps herself around her foe. She's working over Matilda's head. She hangs down and Ashley grabs a hold of her, trying to take the giant over in a backdrop. The three of them struggle, but it backfires. All of them fall into the corner. The Hun pulls Red out, but Ashley hangs on. And at last, the big Bavarian goes down. A shock to her, rarely off her feet. This mammoth monster. The two girls get set. Oh, and wow, they nail Matilda with a brilliant double drop kick. Now that is teamwork. It looks like the giant is out of it. Spanish Red and Ashley take the opportunity to celebrate. A little dance number for the fans, and the crowd loves it. The big Bavarian struggling to her feet, needing the help of the ropes after the wind was knocked out of her by that aerial attack. She stomps to the center of the ring, and the girls set up for a double body block. But they hit each other instead, both crashing to the canvas. An angry Red kicks at her partner. As the giant grabs a handful of hair, Red is visibly upset, and the Hun has her up for a big body slam. But Ashley charges and chops her in the back. Matilda drops the Latin beauty to the apron. That took a lot out of Red. The big Bavarian wraps her clammy hands around the Beverly Hills beauty's throat and pulls her off the ground in a vicious chokehold. She carries her to a corner, toying with her as if she were a rag doll. Red charges, but the Hun catches her and slams Ashley into her partner. The two of them go down in a heap. The Latin grappler screams and decks her partner. Ashley responding with a choke. And the two of them are catfighting on the mat. They've forgotten all about Matilda. This was an uneasy truce to begin with. And now they're going for each other's throats. And the Hun is thoroughly enjoying it, as if it were meant for her private amusement. Red yelling at a partner. Perhaps the worst of this is over. But no, she stomps away at Ashley. Spanish Red now stepping up the attack. Stepping all over Ashley. And then slamming all of her weight into her stomach. And giving her the thumbs down. She leaves the battered beauty, and Matilda jumps into the driver's seat, crushing her. The Hun claps her hands. And whoa! Delivers a devastating big splash. Red still condemning a partner, and it's all over. Matilda gets the pin, but it appears the handicap was against Ashley. The giant holds her. Again, a high five with Spanish Red. And the tequila headbutt.
With a little help from